Daily Igniter show. Christine Burke here in Perth, West Australia. I am a wife of one, I'm a mom of three, and I love to help women get their sexy back and boss up to online business. And today I want to get in here and talk about a interesting topic around haters. So have you ever had someone hating on you online? And this happens a lot. Actually happens more than we realize, I think. And it used to really trigger me. You know, I've had a few haters along the way, and especially if you're stepping up, you're putting yourself out there on social media, you're being vulnerable, you're doing maybe some crazy, amazing things, right? And oftentimes that will bring in haters. And so, like, what is a hater? I wrote a definition somewhere here. A hater is a person who dislikes a person, specified person, thing, a person or thing, a negative or critical person, right? So basically, it's someone who ain't very happy. Maybe like someone pooed on their cereal, you know. But some people can be really nasty, especially online. And I've had some experience. I've heard multiple stories of people who've been truly, really badly hated on. And it's sad because it can take people out of the game. It can really upset people. It's nasty. It can throw people in emotional turmoil. Sometimes it actually takes people out of their business. And it's really bad and it sucks. But I have learned over the years to learn to love haters. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you might think about loving the next hater who hates on you. And I do want to give a message to, at the end I'll do that, give a message to, there was a lady who, I don't even call her a lady, there was this chick who hated on a woman in my team, and she actually shared the screenshots with us of what she said to her when she was commenting on this teammate's stories. And it was shocking. It was really shocking. It was horrible that somebody could actually say this to another human being. It was really bad, really bad. And at first, of course, it made me angry. It made me want to, reach out to her and give her a piece of my mind, right? It's just horrible. But then I remembered a few things about why haters are actually a really great opportunity to take stock and think about what it really means for you. Okay? So, number one is, and this is really great. So if you get somebody hating on you, maybe they're saying shitty stuff while you're going live, or maybe you've reached out to someone to see if they're open to having a look at what you're doing after they've been stalking you on your stories, and you're just asking them, right? Like, hey, I love your vibe. Do you want to check out what I'm doing? And all of a sudden they're coming back to you with really, crappy things that they're saying, right? So one of the things that can be really powerful for you is to think about how having a hater forces you to re-clarify and get really, like, even more clear on your goals and your vision, right? Because if you can emotionally detach yourself from, and that's the first step always, is to emotionally detach yourself from what the hater is saying and doing, and actually understand that it has nothing to do with you, right? Like I say to my kids a lot, like, somebody can walk up to you, to your face, and be really nasty and like yell and scream horrible things, but it actually has nothing to do with you. It's completely their stuff. So that's the first step, is to emotionally disengage and understand that you can't take on that's their poo, right? That's their shit. And you don't want to take that on, right? And so if you can do that, then you can use that to take a check-in on what your vision is, right? Because it forces you to just stop and say, hold on a second, why is it that I'm doing this, right? How badly do I want this? How badly do I want that goal? How badly do I want that team? How badly do I want to serve those people? How badly do I want to impact those women? Right? And so it's a great opportunity to take a step back and re-clarify and get really laser focused on your vision, right? And you can use this, right? If you use this, it's really, really empowering. Number two is any successful business, right? Any successful endeavor is all about delivering a ton of value, right? And what do I mean by that? I mean, how are you serving people? How are you solving their problems through your content, through, how you show up every day, what you do for your team? All of this stuff has to do with the value that you are putting out there. And if you run a business on social media, or you've checked in on social media of late, you'll see that there's a ton of value. Like people are putting a lot out there. It's a very competitive place in terms of that, right? So, but here's the thing, is that haters don't, and they hate value. They hate it because it reminds them of what they are not doing, right? It just reminds them of what they're not doing, of how they're not showing up, of what they're not providing, of the problems they're not serving or solving, right? It's just a reminder to them, right? And haters hate that. They hate seeing other people win. They hate other people giving a ton of value because it's just immediate reflection on them and what they're not doing, right? And if that doesn't pull you out of the emotional turmoil of a hater, I don't know what will, right? Because they just hate that. So if you're on your story, doing something really cool and you're doing something out of your comfort zone, they hate that. They hate that because they're like, damn, she's out there impacting people. She's out there doing something really cool and I'm not, right? And they hate that. It pisses them off, right? So it puts them into that state where they're saying nasty things, right? Number three is just let this hater action give you fuel. Because, I remember learning, leaders saying to me all the time, if you don't have haters, you're not playing big enough. If you don't have haters, you're not showing up bold enough, loud enough, authentic enough, vulnerable enough, right? So having a hater is like, hot damn, you are doing amazing things. That's a big signal to you that you're freaking killing it, right? And that you're doing awesome, that you're showing up, you're powerful, right? So those three things in itself, seriously, are why I love haters, and we're not robots, right? We're emotional beings. So obviously, if someone's nasty to you, right, it's nasty, right? But these three things will definitely help you get over, having this kind of experience, which really does suck. But if you think about it in these terms, you can turn it around and make it a really empowering thing for yourself. And yeah, to the woman who hated the other day, I almost went and messaged her on Facebook. I decided to block her instead, like we all did. But it's just, you're not going to get anywhere that way, and I do believe in karma. I do believe in things coming back to bite you in the ass, and it will come back to bite you in the ass, right? Because you can only spend so much time being a disgusting individual like that and saying those kinds of things before the universal forces take you down. So it's only a matter of time. So that was what I wanted to share with you today. Those three tips can really help you if you're experiencing haters. And if you are, congratulations, because it means you're stepping up, you're playing big, and you're doing amazing things. And if you ever need somebody to give you a bit of extra cheerleading, please feel free to reach out to me. And super excited to be launching a new social media group today. I'm just getting ready to put some stuff in there. And if you're someone who's maybe just looking for a place to start with social media, I see a lot of people out there still doing things that I know is probably not helping them get the traction that they want in their business. So I'm just going to get real fundamental and just share some of the things that I have spent, like invested thousands of dollars in learning over the last like 5 years or so. So if you'd like in that group, it's totally free. Just send me a private message. I'd be happy to invite you. Have an awesome day wherever you are in the world. We'll catch you later. Bye.